Johnny Mac from Team McKenzie. I'm going live for the very first time, so here I am. I lost audio in my last recording for today's video, so that prompted my scary ass to get out and get some and go live. Like I said I was gonna go to touch base on these topics that I have for today with my team and anybody else who's interested. Like I said, I have a Team McKenzie on Facebook. Me and my wife, Carrie McKenzie, are the team admins. And there's a quick questionnaire at the beginning. When you look up the team, I answer a quick couple questions to join just to make sure you're all on the same page. Because we want positive energy. Especially with this shit weather out here. We want some positive energy. I'm trying to find shit for my kids to do. As well as maintain my business. It's taxing, but at the same time, got something important. What do you got? Yeah, it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort. We got 5 weeks left of this quarantine stuff. For most people, I'll be going back to work Monday, thank God. I think I got just about every major house project I could possibly get done. So I'm grateful for that. I had the time to do that. I'm grateful to have the time to spend with my children, which is a blessing because I work my ass off. I barely ever get to see my kids between trying to maintain a business and work a regular job. Until I get my business off the ground, it's taxing. It's a lot of hours, a lot of man hours. Even with my wife helping, we're a team. But it does take a lot of work. But I try and keep the kids moving. The kids, they gotta stay moving. They sit there. This is go time. This is when you got to push them because all they want to do is sit on their electronics and play their electronics. Everybody knows that. Every parent knows the kids and their iPads and their PS4s and Xboxes and everything else. Gets a little insane and it gets addicting. What's the most exciting thing in a child's life that has one of those games? Those games. Explosions, guns, all that stuff, You go do that at that age with all that crap going on and crashing cars and racing cars, building trucks, dirt bikes, quads, whatever, jet skis, boats, planes, all the shit a little kid wants to do. And it's so exciting. Then you have them go outside and play hopscotch, or ride their bike. Riding a bike to a child nowadays doesn't seem as exciting as it used to because the excitement in those games, their brains always going a million miles a minute playing those games. It's the most exciting thing in their life at this moment. So you got to try and change that. You got to try and get them moving and get them doing stuff. I have my kids work out alongside me. I'm limited for space here. I got a tiny little space here, but we figure something out. We get them moving. We get them over on the other side of the floor over there on a yoga mat or something. Just doing something, get them moving for at least that hour that I'm working out, the 40 minutes or an hour, whatever my program consists of at that point in time. Get them moving, It seems so tough to do at some moments. But in all actuality, it's very easy. It's called being a parent, right? Here I am down here trying to take care of my business. Yeah, I threw them on the machines. They're up on the machines playing, but they had a busy morning. They did their schoolwork, everything they're supposed to do. My kids are very good kids. I'm very blessed, very smart, very outgoing. They're diligent in their tasks. My son, he gets up in the morning and on his own he makes his bed to the T, no wrinkles, like he was already through the military and shit. Like, it's amazing. And nobody ever told him to do that. He just does it. So I'm fortunate. I'm very blessed to have such good children in my life. I got a daughter. She's 19. She's on the front line. She works for a cardiovascular guy up the street here in up on 106, and she's been working every day. You know, I fear for her. I fear for her safety. But she's out there. She's strong. She's very, very smart. And she's very, very hardworking. She broke her wrist very badly in a car accident recently, and she was itching to get right back to work. We couldn't hold her back. That's the kind of children I have. I don't know where it came from, but truly blessed. And you know, my wife, thank God for my wife, because she puts it down too. You know, she's the glue that holds this thing together. You know, because God knows I've been a mess most of the time, but here we are. Here we are. It's Friday evening. I just had a quick snack. I had a workout. I taped a video. Came out like shit. So here I am live. In my video, I touched on fitness in the workplace, right? So everybody's going to eventually go back to work. We're hoping, you know. Like I said, we think we got about 5 weeks left of this crap. It seems to be that there's some good weather coming for anybody that remains and they need to get their kids out or even get themselves out for a mental health day and go for a walk or whatever you got to do. You know, keep in mind the social distancing thing. I think it's now up to 12 feet instead of 6. But just keep safety in mind. You know, keep you and your loved ones, your household safe. You go out, you touch anything, you cross paths with anybody, you just wash your hands, practice good hygiene. Even just regular good hygiene on a daily basis can prevent some of this from spreading, you know. We've lost our good hygiene habits that our fathers and mothers and grandparents taught to us, you know. Tend to slack off as life gets busier and busier, so let's get back into that and keep this environment clean, you know. So yeah, anyway, fitness in the workplace, right? So you got heavy lifting, you know, the physically challenging jobs, the warehouse jobs, the laborers, etc., etc. There's a ton of physically taxing jobs. I'm in construction. I work hard every day. I've been out of work. I've been on quarantine. This is day 13. Tomorrow's day 14. So I'm cleared to go back to work Monday. And like I said, thank God, because I'm a worker. I'm a hustler. I like to work. And this is killing me. But at the same time, it's a blessing because I'm able to focus time and energy into my business, my online business. I'm able to spend the time with my kids. My wife's hours have been cut down in half. She's only working 2 days a week now. So I'm able to spend some time with her over these past 14 days. So there are reasons to be grateful out of the pandemic, the chaos. And we were pretty well set up anyway as far as, you know, paper goods and stuff and drinks goes. We always keep that stuff on hand. I know there's unfortunate people that don't have it. So that is another thing that I'm grateful for, is having plenty to eat, drink, and wipe my butt with. So during these times, and you go back to work, right? You don't want to lose what you had. If you've started something before this shit all went down, one, you don't want to lose what you had, right? You want to maintain what you had, health-wise, fitness-wise, diet-wise. This is the perfect time for the human mind to go straight into a depression, my friends. It's shitty out. It's been raining just about every day. You're in your house. You can go outside, yeah, but who's going to go out in this shit, right? Nobody, you know, I'm not going to dress up in a yellow rain suit and try and go outside and do something. I suppose you could, but it's not for me. It's not for many people. If I was on the clock and I was working, damn freaking right, I'd get soaked. But I'm at home. I'm focusing on my business. I'm not going outside in this shit. So, yeah, getting back on track with the fitness and workplace. So your heavy lifting jobs are going to take total body effort, right? Primary lifting points are going to be your legs, your pull muscles on your legs. You got your hamstrings, your glutes. You got your lower back that ties in, your lumbar. You know, that spot back there that bothers everybody at my age. You know, that's what happens. I had it. I have degenerative disc disease. You know, and it's painful. But I strengthen the muscle tissue around the area. I concentrate on keeping that area strong, keeping my core strong, so I can support my big ass in not so many words. So, yeah, constant movement jobs, the constant movement. Nurses, pharmacists, vets. My wife's a vet tech. She's on the go all day long. Her doctors, her vets, they're on the go all day long. I have an ASPCA donation set up because I love these little animals of all kinds. I set up a donation page because of my wife being a vet tech. I have a cousin who's also a vet, and we love animals. I had 4 dogs here at one point. We've had to put 2 down in the not so distant past. And we miss them very much, but we move on. We had 4 dogs, 3 cats, fish in the fish pond out front, rabbits out back. You know, it was a veritable farm around here for a little while, but it's cooled down now. We got 2 dogs, 2 cats, still got the fish pond. As you might have seen, I posted, I cleaned that recently. One of these last nice days while I was on quarantine, I went out with my wife and we busted our ass in the front yard. We got all the front yard work done. It's done. Just got a hydro seed and I'm done. So, once again, something else to be grateful for, right? So you're moving all day at these jobs. You're on your feet all day. You're pacing back and forth. You're going crazy. Your legs, your core, again your core, because your core's involved in all of this. You'll hear me say core through every example because your core is your core. It's the center of you, right? It's your core. It's what supports your frame. You know, you without your core, you're just a spineless jellyfish. You know what I mean? You need your core strength to support your skeletal structure, right? So keeping your core tight, keeping your core fit and strong is very important. So you're on your feet all day, you're walking all day. It's going to take leg strength, it's going to take core strength, it's going to take cardiovascular strength. So someone in that type of field, if you're going to do your fitness just to get through your work day, you're not trying to be an Olympian or a pro bodybuilder or anything. You know, you're just like me, you're just looking to get in better shape. You're going to do legs, core, and cardio primarily. You know, you can do whatever the hell you want as far as I'm concerned. Just, you know, keep healthy. But just if you're just doing it just to survive a day at work, you know, you're going to want to concentrate on your legs, your core, and your cardio. It is what it is. That's what you're using at work. Laborers that do, you know, asphalt laborers, trench laborers, you know, guys that bust their ass. Not the type of shit, you know, you're the only guy in the ditch, you know what I mean? I'm talking guys that bust their balls and they work hard all day. You know, they're going to use their chest, their triceps, their legs, their core, their back, everything. You know, and that's why I do a lot of deadlifts in my routine at the gym. And unfortunately, the gyms are closed. I do have a pretty decent dumbbell set here at my house, and I have all these wonderful programs that I have on a part of my business. But the highest weight I go up to in my dumbbells is 40 pounds. So to do a deadlift with a total of 80 pounds in your hands, for me, is crazy with a 505-pound deadlift. Hi, honey, I love you. I miss you too. My wife's on the other line. My other coach, my partner, my partner in crime. What are you on your way home or are you at work? I'm not going to sit here and talk to you all day. I'm trying to talk to my team. But yeah, so to do a deadlift with 80 pounds total for me is crazy. A 505 deadlift, a 405 squat, 315 bench. I lift heavy at the gym. Gyms are closed, right? All right, baby. Bye. I love you. You are essential. You're my essential. I can't survive without you. Enjoy the rest of your day at work. I'll see you when you get home. Hurry, baby. I miss you. So I do different things to compensate for the lack of poundage. I will take the 240s and I'll strap bands on. I'll do whatever to add resistance. I got a set of pull chains, for pulling a car out of a ditch or whatever, pulling a tree down. I got a set of pull chains. I'll wrap chains around myself to add weight. Or I'll even just pump up the volume, build the tempo. More volume, more tempo, keep a pace. These workout programs force you to keep a pace that are in our group. So you keep that pace, and you'll be amazed at the ability that it takes to get through these workouts if you try and hold that pace, right? So hold on, I'm out of focus here. What's going on? Sorry about the focus thing. I don't know if something's in my camera lens or what, but it just looks a little fuzzy. So I'll add bands, chains, whatever I got to do, or more volume, do more reps, more sets of said reps. Like I said, keep the pace. But if you work in one of these programs, you don't need all that. I mean, I lift heavy in the gym, but when I'm working this program, by the time this workout's done, 40 minutes later, 45 minutes later, an hour later, whatever the hell it is, you're totally cooked, man. You can't even move. Hey, Heidi. How you doing, girl? Great to hear from you. Positive energy. That's what we're all about. That's what we're doing. So, yeah, if you're laboring, you're going to use your whole body, right? You're going to be total body, and it's taxing, so you need to put some extra effort in to get your body strong enough, if it's not already, to do these types of work. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, the said office desk, the dreaded office desk, the office desk. It's important to be moving if you work at an office desk. Don't fall into the trap of sitting behind the desk all day, waking up in the morning doing nothing, going to bed at night doing nothing. All of the above, just doing nothing, eating like crap, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, whatever. I'm not saying anything, out of moderation with the alcohol. I'm not going to hop on anybody for any of that shit, to each his own, but it is very important to keep moving, to keep your blood flowing. So they have a bunch of different small changes, small options you can make at work if you're sitting at a desk. They got those little pedals, the little pedal things that you can stick under the desk and just get your legs moving, just run your feet a little bit. They got the stand-up desks. Not a lot of people can get those or afford those, which I understand. So that's one variable that comes into play. But just get up and move. Get up and move. Go take a walk. Every once in a while, get up, take a walk around the office. Go to the water bubble instead of the soda cooler, the soda machine, and the snack machine. Do extra cardio because you're at rest all day. So do a little extra cardio. If you don't move during the day, you're most likely to fall into bad habits from there. You know what I mean? If you get lazy, you're gonna start eating like crap. You're gonna stop bad behaviors. too much rest, which is also not a good thing, because boom, right there is a sure sign of depression if you're sleeping too much. So if you're at rest all day, do something to get yourself moving, you know, whether it's in the morning, during the middle of the day, or at night. Do something to get yourself moving. Park another whole parking garage down the block, leave yourself a few extra minutes, and walk your way up to the office. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. You know, stuff like that. It's been said a million times in society, but I'll say it again because it's true. You know, keep yourself moving. You know, Newton's law, man. You know, so just keep yourself moving, keep your blood flowing, do a little extra cardio. I'm not saying you got to go run a freaking marathon, dude. You know what I mean? You got to start off slow, because if you go into something like this, especially one of these programs, if you go into like Shaun T, forget about it, dude. I can't even finish one of Shaun T's workouts. I get 5 minutes into it and I'm done. Right? I'm working towards that goal, like I said in the video that lost audio, which is the reason why I'm here now. I can't get through one of his workouts yet. It's one of my goals. I want to be able to get through one of his workouts. They're very high impact, though. They're very, a lot of jumping, a lot of work, a lot of movement, and I'm getting better with it. You know, it's not the same thing. It's not something I want to do all the time, but it is a goal I want to reach. I want to be able to at least complete his phase 1 workout. I want to be able to do that. That's how nasty I want to get. That's how healthy I want to get, is to be able to complete one of his workouts. So I'm setting my goal on Shaun T. I'm setting my goal on him right now, because that's about as freakish as it can get. Doing this shit from your house if you don't have a gym is Shaun T. I mean, that guy blows it up. You can't move after one of his workouts. I also tapped on the testosterone in men earlier. I mean, most of this stuff went through on the video, but I'll go over it again, being live. I'm not a doctor. I'll tell you right now, I'm not a doctor. So this is an opinion. I've done a lot of research. I've used a lot of test boosters growing up, working out. No steroids, just the testosterone, like the Nugenics and stuff like that I'm talking about. So I've used a lot of those. So experience and research is, oh, my daughter's coming home, so I'm going to have to say hi. I'm live on Facebook. How you doing?
Oh.
It's my daughter Brittany.
Hi, join Team Mackenzie. Get your workout on.
That's the one I was just talking about that's working every day in the front lines, right? That's my baby girl.
And everybody, work out from home and stay safe and healthy.
Love you, kid.
Love you.
So, yeah, the after 30 years old, the male starts to lose his testosterone. But it doesn't have to happen. It's not a necessary thing. So you lose testosterone due to bad habits and bad behavior, unless it's a medically induced issue. So, bad eating, obesity, I'll go over some of the reasons why you're going to lose it just after I get through the fact that it can be maintained. Like, your natural levels between 300 nanograms per deciliter to 800 nanograms per deciliter. So if you get your blood work done, which everybody should be doing anyway, I know an annual physical, you get your blood work done, but not everybody knows you have to ask specifically for a testosterone test or a Lyme test or something like that. You have to be specific, especially with all the insurance regulations and stuff now, a lot of doctors' offices aren't going to just go ahead and do all these tests. They're special tests. They cost extra money. They take referrals and stuff like that. So ask your doctor, ask your physician to go over your testosterone levels with you if you're over the age of 30 or even before that. You know, I was doing blood work when I was younger. When I was playing football and I was in the gyms, I was doing my blood work because I was told to by my coach. It's important because your diet, you're supplementing. Excuse me, my nose is running. It all goes together. You got to fuel the machine, and you got to have clean fuel to burn. It's like running a race car on 87 octane. It's just not going to work. You got to pump that 105 in there and beat the shit out of the damn thing and win that race, right? Think of your body that way. The cleaner the fuel you put in your body, the better the production of the machine's going to do, right? And that's all we are, is machines. So put good food in your body, you know, get moving, do something for fitness, you know, and your testosterone levels are less apt to fail or diminish for that matter. So it may not be your age, the reason why your testosterone is diminishing. It may be underlying health issues, which, you know, it can be if you do your blood work regularly and your doctor sees that you only have 150 or 200 count nanograms per deciliter of testosterone in your bloodstream, then that's going to spike their interest, like what else is going on, what's causing this, you know. So that's gonna prompt them to do more testing and try and figure out any underlying issues that may be causing the loss of your testosterone as a male. So diabetes is one huge player in this. Diabetes is nothing to mess around with. It's very serious. I got family members with diabetes. I got a friend that I grew up with that had diabetes, and he was using the insulin shots growing up. I remember seeing it very young, and I remember having to save him from a few attacks. And as children, it was scary. It was crazy scary. You know, you gotta run around, get him a glass of orange juice or a Snickers bar, something to get him back in line. And it's freaky as a kid to see that kind of stuff. So diabetes is a huge player in the loss of testosterone. So be aware of that. Once again, all this goes along with blood work. You know, you can catch diabetes early in life if you get your blood work done on a regular basis, right? So fact 2 for loss of testosterone is depression. If you go into a depression, you're going to lay there, you're going to do nothing, you're going to make bad choices, you're going to eat like shit, you're not going to work out, you're not going to do the right thing for your body. You're going to be depressed. Your body's going to say to your testosterone, and it's going to say, I'm not an animal anymore. I don't need this. It doesn't spike my interest. I don't use it anymore, so I'm not going to produce it. So your body's going to stop producing testosterone or slow down producing it, and you're going to feel a definite difference from that depression. High blood pressure, another cause. Coronary heart disease. Both of these go hand in hand when it comes to that. If your blood's not flowing, nothing's working properly. If your heart's not pumping properly, nothing's working properly, right? But any one of these can be battled, if not completely repaired. A complete, 180, completely fixed by diet and exercise. I have a high cholesterol problem I was just diagnosed with. I never knew it. Never paid any attention to it. I switched primary care physicians, and my new primary care physician picked up on it. My last one never even told me about it. So one of the reasons why I switched, right? So Heidi's coming in. I'm doing very slowly, making changes for my health, my diet, taking walks, etc. Going to donate a box of gloves to the Brockton Hospital. Awesome, Heidi. She's going to donate a box of gloves to the Brockton Hospital tomorrow. Good for you, girl. That's my cousin. It's my little cousin. Always thinking of others. I love you, kid. So, like I was saying, all can be battled or fixed by diet and exercise. You bring all them levels down. You bring your body fat content down. Your cardiovascular system, build that up. Bring your diet into check. Amazing things can happen. I mean, I'm on the statin pill right now to bring because they wanted to knock it down quickly, because it was at such a high level. A lot of red meats, a lot of eating like crap. You know, like I said, I was 275 pounds at one point. You know, I've lost a lot of weight. You know, I've dropped a lot of pounds. It didn't happen overnight either. You know, this took work. It takes work. So, no, hey Chris, I see you watching. All right, what's going on? So, try and get back to a healthier state before you go loading yourself up with medications. Obviously, talk to your doctor. This is an opinion, like I said, I'm no doctor, but I've done it firsthand. You know, try and repair your body naturally before going and stuffing a bunch of pills down your throat. You know, that's poison. It's no good for your body, right? Your liver's got to process all that stuff. So, you know, try and make a natural change before you go, you know, using medications. I understand medications are necessary in some aspects, but on the other note, I think my opinion is that the health insurance companies are just dishing medications out to make the money. You know, look at your appointments with your doctor, right? What is that? Jenny Lynn? Hi, how are you? Sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name. But yeah, where was I here? I forget where I was. All right, so the other causes to lose your testosterone is obviously an injury to the boys, right? You catch a softball, hockey puck, whatever, a boot from your old lady, whatever, you get an injury to your boys. Obvious loss of testosterone if nothing's working down there because you got blasted in them. So that's an obvious reason. But if you got an injury years ago and you didn't have it checked out, you just kind of just dealt with the pain and just, you know, did the guy thing and just never saw nobody about it, you could have screwed yourself. You know, you could have repaired it in the beginning and now you might not be able to fix that. Maybe you will. Hola. So, cancer also, I hate cancer. You know, I hate it with a passion. I'm at war with it. I lost my mother to it. I lost a lot of family members to it. It's terrible shit. It's just terrible shit. But medical advances have come a long way. Survival rate has gone way up, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, if you do your screening regularly and you're tested by your doctor regularly, you're going to find this kind of stuff in its early stages, hopefully. But that can also diminish your testosterone as testicular cancer. If you have an infection that you don't know about, okay? If you have an infection you don't know about, that could do it too. Liver or kidney disease, or type 2 diabetes also. So all of these are pointing towards can be detected earlier on if blood work's done, right? If you're with your physician, if you're working closely with your physician and you know your own body and you're aware of what's going on, all this can be kept in check. You know, your testosterone level can be kept in check just by keeping these other things in check. Or on the other hand, if you are tested and these levels pop up all of a sudden to your doctor, it's like a light bulb going off. It says, holy shit, something else is wrong. There's an underlying issue. Let's get some more tests done. Let's get this squared away, right? Last but not least, obesity. The big O, obesity, which I was obese for a good chunk of my adult life. I battled with it. I was borderline diabetic. It happened quick, but it's a big factor in the loss of testosterone. Okay, so my levels have come way, way, way back up. I'm basically 20 years old again, and I love it. But that's just from diet and exercise. But when I was obese, my levels were way down. Like I said, I've always had my blood work done. It's just been a thing I've done most of my adult life. So when I was obese, my levels were way down. I was at the bottom end of the spectrum. I was like 350, 400. Now I'm up near 8. You know, I'm 770 something or whatever it is. But it's close to the top of the range. And here I am, 43 years old. I'm stronger than I ever was. I'm healthier than I ever was. And I owe that to the fact of the programs that I work and the diets I follow. It works. That's all I can say is it works. It's amazing. Oh, Jen's in the Philippines. Wow, way over in the Philippines. See what I said about touching the world, people? I'm in the USA, and there's the Philippines right online with me right now. We can fix this world one person at a time, people. If you can just touch one person to go in a positive direction in life, and that person can touch another person to make them positive, the chain reaction begins. And this world doesn't have to be the shitty place that it's progressing to be. It can be a beautiful, wonderful, loving place. You don't need to have all this hatred and war, poverty, depressions, starvation, illness and disease. We don't need all that if we all just help each other out. Stop being assholes. Just help each other out. Push each other in a positive direction instead of saying you suck, you're a nerd, you're fat, you're this, you're that, you're the other thing. I ain't like that. No way. Positive energy, that's what I thrive on. And like I said, if I can get one person to spread that message to one other person, that chain reaction happens, and it can happen. And there's more people out there like me. There's millions of people out there like me. So I'm a proud member of the Positive Nation, and we're moving in a positive direction. So getting back on track. So you can boost your testosterone levels back up with medications through your doctor and stuff. But like I said, diet and exercise is the primary aspect of loss of testosterone after your 30s. Because what happens after your 30s, you get married, you have a kid, you buy a house, you're making payments, you're trying to live your life, you're working, you're busting your ass just to get through your life and pay your bills. You forget about yourself. It's not about you anymore, especially once you have a child. It ain't about you no more. It's about that kid. Your life is not about you anymore. But like the test supplements you buy, I'm not going to name any because I don't want to get in any kind of shit with any of them, but the ones I'm talking about. Take this and your woman will love you. And malarkey, that shit's bullshit. Don't take it. It's poison as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, I have no research on this. This is an opinion, but I do have experience, and it might have brought my levels up, a minuscule amount as far as blood work goes, a test booster or something, but it's not something you're going to take if you have one of those underlying issues that we talked about a minute ago, and it's going to make it all come back. It's not like that. It's not, you're not shooting testosterone like prescribed by your doctor or something. It's a supplement that claims to raise your testosterone, and it will. It's got stuff in it that will do that if your body processes it properly, but not to the extent where you may need it. You know what I mean? It's not gonna. You're not gonna be a superhuman because you take a supplement, a testosterone supplement. You still need to put the work in. So don't waste your money on that stuff. You want to waste money? Spend it on good, healthy food. Because then it won't be a waste. Buy good, healthy food. Stock your refrigerator up and your cabinets up with good, healthy food. Eat the healthy food. And all that money you would have spent on those testosterone supplements will be paid up because your test levels are going to come up due to diet and exercise. And you would never have to waste that money because the food you're putting in your body is clean fuel. It's going to burn clean. And you're going to produce a nice, clean, body, inside and out. So here I am, a little about me, all right? If you missed it in the beginning, my name is John McKenzie from Team McKenzie on Facebook. I am the coach and an administrator alongside my wife, Carrie McKenzie. She's the other administrator. And we built this team as a fitness-based team. It's an accountability group. I run my business from this group. And we're looking to sign on coaches. You know, this is what we do. We sign coaches on, and you take your own journey. We help you through it. I'm never going to leave. I'm here. This is my company. I run this business. I'm here for you. I'm never going to stray away from you. You're my team. You're my team. Anybody on my team, I got your back through thick and thin. Anybody out there that needs help, I got your back through thick and thin. That's the way I am. I ain't going to stray away. I'm going to do this the rest of my life. I run this company like it's $1 billion corporation every day. I put the work in. I do what I got to do to put the work in. Even though I haven't made a dime yet. Okay? I'll be completely honest with you. I'm still at zero. But I have faith that it will happen. And no matter what, I run this company like it's $1 billion corporation. Granted, I don't have the real nice office, you know, but hey, I'm fortunate enough to have a household. Okay, so that's the way I think of it. So if you're dealing with weight struggles, if you got like I was, you know, I was dealing with weight struggles most of my adult life after high school. At 275 at my heaviest. It was pretty heavy for me. My ankles hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurt, my heart hurt. I suffered from migraines. I was constantly getting sick, catching colds, flus, blah, 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 blah. I barely ever get sick now. You know, it's just, I don't know. It must have something to do with the diet, I would say. Now I'm battling high cholesterol because I haven't always eaten healthy, right? Steak, everything else, red meat, anything else that high in cholesterol, I probably ate way too much of it. Just like most of the population. So I'm battling high cholesterol, which is very recent. Like I said, my doctor found it. I changed primary care physicians. My new doctor found it. My old doctor never told me I even had remotely high cholesterol. This doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something that you get one round of blood work done and the next round of blood work, you're all of a sudden at the high end of the spectrum. I'm not even in the spectrum. I'm way above it. You know, I'm dangerous. So, one of the other reasons why I switched primary care physicians. But this new primary care physician I have caught it right away. My first round of blood work. Got something set up for me as far as the diet goes. So I commingle the two diets together. I started another diet plan at the same time with my program I'm working through my business. I work my own programs. Would I do them myself if they didn't work? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't sit here and do the Lift 4 program that I just did if it didn't work. I'm a work in progress, just like everybody. Okay? I work every day to do what I do. And I hope that somebody else will be driven by what I do. That's my goal. The financial end of my business is one thing. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to promote it. I'm going to get people to join my team, and hopefully they'll join on as coaches, and we can do this together. There's millions of dollars to be made in it, but the money's one thing. Helping people is our primary driven goal. We want to be your guidance. We want to be somebody you can lean on. My wife and I lean on us. That's why we're here. That's why we are coaches. That's why she's a Portion Fix certified coach. That's why we put in the work. That's why we've been doing this. So you can lean on us. So you don't have to be afraid to make that jump into doing your own thing, making money from home, or even just jumping on board and working out. You know, not everybody has to join up the business end of it, you know, but join the team, and you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to stay moving. You know, that's what we do. So, another thing. I'm an ex-addict. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. So, I've had a rocky road. I took a lot of moments away from people throughout my life. I've taken from this world. And it's time to give back. You know, it's been a long time coming, you know. So here I am trying to give something back, trying to offer people a way out. A lot of people are working from home right now. A lot of people want to stay home with their kids to raise them or whatever. A stay-at-home mom or dad does this program and works this program and sells these products. Forget about it. You'll be a millionaire. Your spouse will be able to be out of work in no time. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed thing, but you put in the work, it's going to happen. It can't not happen. You know, too many people want this for themselves, just like me. That's why I'm here doing it. And I wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work. So I use my fitness to stay sober also, right? I take my drive and determination that I used to run around chasing all that crap my whole life and put it back into my life, my business in a positive way, and my home life, my family, my kids and my wife in a positive way. You know, I want to be a builder of moments, not a taker of moments. You know, I love this place I'm in now, and I hope I can find some people to join me and you know, jump on board, because this stuff works, man. I'm proof that it works. I can't get too much into it on live feed because it would destroy me and people would just go to where I say to go. But at the same time, you join my team and we'll get you set up. We'll get you set up with a program that fits you. We're not just going to sell you something and tell you to kick rocks like most companies do. No, we're here to work with you. I'm your coach. That's why I'm a coach. That's why my wife's a coach. We're coaches. I work with my coach. You know, Tony's a great guy. You know, I take stuff from him every day. I watch his live feeds. You know, I'm on it. I don't talk to him very often, but I'm on top of it. You know, I'm learning a lot. And I didn't even bother posting a lot of shit for a long time until I did some research. You know, people tell you just to jump right into it and go for it. I don't have that kind of balls, you know? So, that's all you got to do, man, is join as a coach. You know, join my team. My coach has a team of his own, you know? I branched off to make my own team, you know? I started out on his team and I did nothing. You know, I did nothing the whole time except research. You know, I didn't make any sales, didn't do anything, but I did my research. And that's why I'm here. Yeah, gray hair, that one long gray hair. Did I get it? No. But, there it is. That's why I'm doing this, is because of the research that I've done. It enables me to get on live feed and talk. You know, because I did my research, I sort of know my stuff, you know. Just like everything else, it's a work in progress. If I don't have the answers, and my wife doesn't have the answers, my coach doesn't have the answers, or one of the other millions of coaches that I can contact don't have any answers, damn sure I'll find you the answer. You know, as quick as I possibly can. That's what a coach does. We're here to get your back, you know. We want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel like you can do this. Because you can do this. If I can do it, shit, anybody can do it. You know? So, go to Team McKenzie, join up, do the questionnaire, jump on board, ask questions. You can message me or my wife with any private questions. The group page does not go out on public feed, people. So if you join my group and you're worried about posting a workout, I don't want to post on public media. No, it stays with our team. Our team information stays with our team. My team is my team. My team are my people, and you guys stay under my roof. You don't move from that page. Okay, so we're not going to repost, unless you ask us to, we're not reposting anything live feed. You know what I mean? We're going to stay within our group. That's what the group's for. And I'm even going to make another group for just coaches. Once I situate everybody, I'm going to have just my coach group. So I'm going to have my challenge groups, but then I'm going to have my coach groups, and then I'm going to have whatever else I want to build, because I'm going to build it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make it happen. And I hope I can drive somebody else to get driven enough, like myself and my wife, to make something happen for themselves and their family. Because magic can be made, man. Magic can be made. That's for damn sure. So like I said, sorry, pardon me. Challenge group, Monday, April 6th. Starting. I've been posting about this, pretty much all week. I got a few takers. Awesome. We're going to do this. We're going to bust ass, and we're going to have, it's a 21-day challenge. There's a program within my business that is a 21-day program. The reason for the 21 days is because it takes 21 days to break a bad habit. Okay? So my goal with the 21-day challenge, most people start out with like a 7-day or a 14-day, a smaller challenge with a smaller group. I'm going with the 21-day challenge because it brings a lot of meaning to me, being an ex-addict. It 21 days to change that bad habit. So I'm hoping I can break somebody, or even myself, of one more bad habit, because definitely, for sure, ain't perfect, right? So we do the 21-day challenge. Yeah, it's a little bit, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm grateful for the 21 days, because that gets me to get to know you better. Okay? So I'm going to get to know you better. You're going to get to know me better. We're going to be friends, and we're going to do things together that are going to be amazing. We're going to go to the top, right? We're going to get fit. We're going to eat clean. We're going to push hard working out. We're going to post this on our team page, and we're going to blow this out of the water. And we're going to do an amazing thing with this world. We're going to change this one person at a time into a healthy direction. So Monday, April 6th, is going to be the first day of the challenge. Sunday, I'm posting about it. Sunday, I'm on it. Hi, Andrea. Love you, miss you. I'm going to post about this thing Sunday. We're going to do this Monday morning. We're going to start meals, workouts, ideas, comments, questions for the team, anything like that. Do it up. Primarily, we're going to work with the workouts. We want you working out. We want you moving, especially with this lockdown stuff. Get moving, So we're going to post some at-home workouts. And we have available on the team page 2 weeks of free workouts through my business. Go ahead, go pick them up. Go get your 2 free weeks. I would. It's free. Grab them, Go on to the Team McKenzie, download the 2 weeks of free workouts, try them if you want, give them to somebody else if you want, whatever, tell somebody else about them. I don't care what you do with them, but I'd rather see you move. I'd rather see you use them. I'd rather see you come back to me and say, hey, I loved that. Can I get some more of that? That's what I want. And like I said, money's one thing. Yeah, the money's great, but it's more about helping somebody, with their fitness journey, helping somebody get healthier. Not everybody's going out to be an FIB pro bodybuilder. Not everybody's going out to be an Olympic athlete or a ninja warrior. Some people just want to get a little bit healthier just to live, because we get so complacent in life. We get so lazy that, bottom line is laziness. Everything's catered to us. We got convenience stores. We go one-stop shop. You go to Walmart, you don't have to go nowhere else. You used to have to walk. You used to have to kill your animals and harvest your wheat and gather your corn and everything, your vegetables. We don't do that anymore. It's all done for us. We got a remote for the TV, a remote for the radio. We got a mobile phone, so we don't have to go find a phone. All this stuff is limiting our movement that we used to do. You know, we used to go gather. We're gatherers. Human beings are gatherers. You know, we used to gather our food and our belongings and our shelters and stuff. We worked hard to get what we needed to survive. Now it seems we bust our ass just to get what we want, not what we need. You know, what we need comes easy. But the things we want, holy crap, man. You work your whole life for the things you want. When all we really need is what we need. So, yeah, I'm about going to end there with that. So remember, April 6th is the start of the challenge group, 21-day challenge. You don't have to use any of our workouts. You can do your own workout, post about it. I don't care if you take a walk in the park. Well, parks are closed right now, right? Whatever. I don't care if you take a walk down your damn driveway. Video it. Picture it. Post it. Say, I got my walk in. I don't care if it's 10 feet or 10 miles. Post it. Let us know what you're doing on Team Mackenzie. Post it. Stay positive. And be good. And we'll see y'all. Love everybody. Be good.